Hello, Kinyi. Yeah, this is YouTube Grandma. I just finished watching your latest video that you dropped about being homeless when you got to America, when you joined your husband, Benjamin. Is this one for views or you just wanted to draw attention to your channel? This story that you just shared now, is it true? Because when I watched this, it brought tears into my eyes. You are a woman of virtue. This is unbelievable, Akinyi. How can you leave Africa to join a man, and getting there you discover that this man doesn't even have roof over his head, and you still manage to stay with him? You did not decide to go back to Kenya, at least where you have your comfort, you have your own apartment, you are working. It's not like you are gold digging or looking for a man that would start taking care of you. What made you to still respect him? What made you to still be with him? Amazing. This is what being a Christian and a believer is. Not what we are seeing on this street. People sitting in front of the camera shouting Lambruski, Lambruska. But their actions doesn't show that they are even a Christian at all. Think of being a pastor. So disgraceful, I'm telling you. I tap into this your blessing, Akinyi. I tap into this your testimony. Thank you for inspiring a lot of us here. Because even in Africa, nobody will believe that you will come to America and you are homeless, you are sleeping in the car. Where we come from, we still have, no matter how small, a roof over our head. Maybe in a slum, maybe in a ghetto, maybe in the village, but barely you will see someone, roaming around looking for a place to sleep. Very, very uncommon. I thank God for your life, my sister. Welcome back to Modest Lifestyle. Welcome back, guys. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, you're welcome. My name is Modesta. Please do well to join the family if you haven't. And to my returning subscribers, the Modest Nation, I see you. Yes. Thank you for your love and support. It's a reaction video. Akinyi and Benjamin, this is my second time of reacting to their video. So they are American couple. Akinyi is Kenyan and Benjamin is American. I know some people will be like, oh, this old mama and Kenyans. Everything, Kenya, Kenya, Kenya. Anyway, we are still in Kenya. Akinyi actually is now relocated to America. If you remember this 90 days couple stuff, the show that Americans do, that's how she got to meet her husband. Recently, she shared this video about how they were homeless after she got married to Benjamin, and when she moved to America, she spent all her savings, including Benjamin. Meanwhile, Benjamin already had a son, not with her Kenyan, okay? And getting there, she discovered that Benjamin was not even staying in his own home. All they got was each other. And the fact that Benjamin was having a 9-to-5 job, but they didn't have a decent home. But this girl kept supporting her husband. She did not give up. She did not, decide to leave him just because maybe not what she expected that she saw. And this is a lesson to most of we women here. Most of us will not be able to adjust the way Akinyi adjusted. This is the true fact. Most women nowadays, they want already made. Everything must be set. Already made bed, already made house, already made car. Everything must be on point. They don't want to manage anything. They don't want to use their ear to hear that there is no money for food. Even she shared, there was a time that they couldn't even afford to eat. Not that her husband was not working, but her husband know the two manage finance very well. So Oyibo people, they go through the same thing. They are going through the same thing that we are going through in Africa. But the difference is this. They go through stuff, they put themselves together. They don't try to become dramatic or making it everybody's problem. They do what they have to. If they have to do 3 jobs at they go for it. If they are homeless, they will adjust by using their car as home. At least if the person has a car. Because I'm like, wow, you're marrying Oyibo. You left everything you had. Exhausted all your savings. You didn't have anything left. Getting to your husband, and this is the situation. But today is a testimony, because now at least they are settled. They have their decent home. They are happy together. Now everything has become thing of the past. What are we seeing today? We want microwave life. We want everything fast, 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 especially with this social media era. I was watching this, and what came to my mind is, when the Maya had the wedding with Miss Trudy, people were not happy. Why is the wedding so cheap? Why is it looking so simple like this? Imagine a situation, someone having a very posh wedding and then homeless after that, won't be able to eat and take care of his wife. Which one is better? Impressing the society or doing what you can do for yourself and then living a comfortable life? Of course, living a comfortable life, I will choose that one. So that's why sometimes we shouldn't bother when people try to shame us, maybe with the kind of job we do. Some will call you names, some will call you, oh, you are doing a cleaning job, you are doing a driver job, you are this, you are that. So long as that job puts food on your table, that is what matters most. So long as you will be able to make yourself comfortable with that job, it doesn't really matter. Don't be bothered what people will say, because of course not everybody will like what you are doing. Yeah, thank you, Akinye, for sharing that story. I really got inspired hearing that Rome was not built in a day. There's always humble beginnings, as I always say. Yeah, let's move to the next topic, guys. I want to discuss Sandra. Sandra Reality is a Nigerian YouTuber. She's a mom vlogger. The last reaction I did about Sandra was when I did the baby mama dance. Currently, she's expecting, okay? And I've noticed that people are really trying to get to Sandra by all means. I've watched a lot of reactions from our Nigerian community. When Sandra came to YouTube, of course, she was brought by her friend, and she came, sharing her story about how she lost her husband at a very tender age, 23 years or so. NJ, being her bestie, was the one that shared that story on her channel. A lot of people started watching Sandra. Sandra grew from there. And she's an amazing lady. But recently, I've noticed that there's this particular YouTuber that always dragging her like chingom. I drag people, yes. So I don't want to sound like I am innocent here, or all I do here is holy wage stuff. No, I also drag. But the problem I'm having here now is, at least allow a pregnant woman to put to bed. Allow her to have her baby first. You can keep all those stories, all those digging. I'm also a digger. When I do my reaction, I dig, okay? I'm not going to say that if Sandra have done something that needs to be talked about, that people should not talk about it. Because as reactors, what we do here is, when you act, we react. When we see stuff, we talk about it. But my only problem, my only concern here is the fact that she's pregnant and people are still having the guts to talk about her past life. So what I don't understand is why some reactors are still digging and digging, knowing fully well that she's pregnant, she's going through a lot emotionally. Believe me or not, she's watching all these reactions. Because if you look at her titles these days, you will be thinking, oh my God, who is she trying to talk to now? Even though she's not saying anything in her video, but her titles show a lot that she knows that people are dragging her, and particular group of people, which doesn't make sense. If you must talk about Sandra, at least talk about her journey, pregnancy journey, or react to a positive video of her and allow her to put to bed, because it's not an easy job to carry pregnancy for 9 months and then coming online will be reading a lot of stuff and all those things that people are trying to bring back. Oh, she did this. Oh, she lied to us. Oh, she faked this one. She did not fix it. Oh, she claimed that she was poor. Now she's claiming that she's rich. What would you gain from it? What exactly? It's not going to change anything. At the end of the day, nobody is righteous. Even if Sandra lied, even if she pretended just to get to people, we have also done stuff. I always say it. Even if she had her kids from different fathers, she will not be the first person. You don't know her story. You were not in her shoes, And people will tell you what they want to tell you. Whether they are lying or not, it's up to you if you want. When somebody is lying to you, even as a content creator, if we sit the way we sit here and be talking, when somebody is saying the truth, body language alone will tell you a lot, I don't know why they're taking it so personal. You talk about one thing, you move ahead, and except if there's issue or there's back and forth, buzz. But Sandra reality barely will talk about all these things. That in the past, Sandra has made some comments, like about reactors that I didn't agree with her. I reacted and that was it. I will not come back now and say that I'm a saint, that Sandra is bad. No. Yeah, that's basically it. If you watched till this moment, do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.